video was controversial. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm Dane the Dragon Wilson. Welcome to NWA Wildside Street Cam official home video's second release, Out for Blood, Volume 2. The best matches in the historic college town of Athens, GA. Matches never before seen to you, the national audience. I'm gonna be your host for the evening, and opening up this show right now, we got one heck of a matchup. It's a three-way tag team dance. The Young Dragons from World Championship Wrestling with Meow. Love it.
Damn dragon.
Fucking bitch. Hey, check this out, Dan. I'm sitting over here, parlaying, because I thought I didn't have nothing better to do. We just got 50 and all that, of course. We're not on this tape.
Well, I don't really have a format sheet. I'm not sure that you're not on the tape. You need to talk to production. That's who you, production. That's exactly who you need to talk to.
By when you say production, you mean Bill the Man Barons, don't you? Bill Barons, the man that's trying to hold us down. What's up with that, Dan? I mean, I hate to be the one to scream racism, but what's up, man? Talk to me.
What's up? You're the Wildside Tag Team Champions. I don't think that you're really...
That's what I'm saying, Dan, and we're not on this tape. You got David Flair, ooh, woo, woo, woo. David Flair, Danny, whatever. I mean, they don't have gold, do they?
Well, though most of them don't have jobs anymore either.
Okay, I have a job, Dan. I see what it is. I can't believe that I work for a company with such low morals and standards where the man says this guy can do. We took these belts. We didn't play by the politics. We kicked somebody's ass and we took them the good old-fashioned way, stomped a hole in somebody's bitch ass. But no, we get left off.
Well,
you shaking because you know I'm right.
Yeah, let's roll the first match. Three-way dance. Meow with the Young Dragons, Suicidal Tendencies, and AJ Styles and Onyx. And we're going to go try to talk to production and sort this one out. These damn people in production. They always got to be messing things up. Three-way tag team dance here. There you see the lovely Meow from World Championship Wrestling. Used to be Kimono and Leia in ECW. What I would give to... Never mind. With her charges, the Young Dragons, Kaz Hayashi, the Puroresu superstar, and young Jimmy Yang. Should be one hell of a matchup. WCW World Championship Wrestling. You remember those guys? Yeah, a few of us do. Against Wildside. Tag team action. 6 of the best athletes in the world today. There you see AJ Styles. A lot of hype, a lot of fanfare in the wrestling world around AJ Styles now. This was a year ago when he was with the NWA Elite, and Jeff G. Bailey, his tag team partner at the time, Onyx. Onyx and AJ have been very close for some time, fans. If you're new to it, big drop kick by Yang and a kip up. Yang goes for, looks like he clotheslines Onyx over the top rope. You got John Phoenix and Adam Jacobs, Suicidal Tendencies. Working over to Hayashi in the corner. Jacobs whips him in. Up and over, but Phoenix catches him in a waist lock. Jacobs goes for a high leg lariat. John Phoenix gets caught. Up and over, back body drop, and Adam Jacobs' tailbone lands on nothing but parquet floor. Yang to the top. The Elite and Suicidal Tendencies on the outside. The Young Dragons fly. Packed house there in bumpers. Wrestling fans in Athens, Georgia, stay on the lookout. You never know when Wildside's gonna pop back up, and there's always a party happening. A lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of loudness. It's a party in Athens, Georgia, anytime Wildside is in the house. The wildest town in Wildside history. You're witnessing some of the action right here. Kaz Hayashi and AJ Styles in the ring. Dream matchup there for many fans. If you were at this show in Athens, Georgia, you got to see it live. That's the action Wildside brings you, only in the #1 pro wrestling alternative. You've seen some of our athletes in front page headlines. You've never heard of some of them at all, but I can guarantee you they're going to knock your socks off every time you visit a show. Scoop body slam by the most phenomenal athlete in professional wrestling, AJ Styles. Looked like going for a pile driver power bomb. But make a quick tag into Adam Jacobs, or Jacobs tags AJ Styles in, rather. These two men have had several tremendous matches against each other. Jacobs and Hayashi now in the ring. Jacobs, big drop kick. And, you know, Adam Jacobs probably throws, for my money, the best drop kick in the industry. He's so crisp with that maneuver, but he does everything well. You hate his attitude, the lumber layer, the sexual deviant that he is. But I tell you, the guy can wrestle. Kick to the midsection, big right hand. The skull of Kaz Hayashi by all that Adam Jacobs. Senior official, the original QBQ, Andrew Thomas making the count there. John Phoenix going to work on Kaz Hayashi. We really missed John Phoenix here on the Wildside. What a tremendous athlete he was. Had a little disagreement in the end with the NWA Elite. Didn't see eye to eye with Jeff G. Bailey. John Phoenix slipped, running shooting star press, and his height just destroyed him. Phoenix, he looked like he broke his neck. But as I was saying, John Phoenix, tremendous athlete, had a big disagreement with the NWA Elite, and he left Wildside. Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip there by Jimmy Yang. And another on AJ Styles. My God, he broke his ankle. Oh, he's got Andrew Thomas. Give the QBQ a Dragon Screw leg whip, please. All that Adam Jacobs protecting his investment. Of course, at the time, people cheered Suicidal Tendencies. Little did they know they were in Jeff G. Bailey's back pocket all along. A little bit of trivia there, history for all you Wildside buffs. All you guys jumping on the bandwagon just started coming to the shows. Boot to the midsection there by all that Adam Jacobs. In all seriousness, we would like to thank each and every one of our great Wildside fans for making our events possible. Look at that head scissors. Adam Jacobs' head goes hard into the second turnbuckle. I'd like to thank each and every one of our great Wildside fans. There's nobody like these rabid people in the country. If you're watching this home video, if you're a first-time Wildside viewer, this is nothing. This is the tip of the iceberg. Come down to the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia, and witness a national television taping. The atmosphere is electric. Kaz Hayashi in the ring, House of Fire, cleaning house, knocking down all of the challengers. Jimmy Yang with an uppercut to John Phoenix. Phoenix stumbles off the top rope, but he's back in positioning. Iconoclasm powerbomb combination by the Young Dragons. But the pinfall exchange quickly broken up by the Elite and Suicidal Tendencies. Little Wildside pride showing. They're the World Championship Wrestling contenders. Of course, Kaz Hayashi, not a World Championship Wrestling contender anymore. He's going back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the best of luck to you, Kaz. We hope to see you here in the States soon. Big double press slam by AJ Styles and Onyx, the NWA Elite. John Phoenix with a boot to the back of the head. John Phoenix going to work on AJ Styles. John Phoenix, Irish whips, and all that Adam Jacobs. Nagasataru, no. AJ Styles blocked the Nagasataru. X Factor by John Phoenix. The black handles by Jimmy Yang. Duck him a clothesline. Here comes Onyx. Irish whip, rolling and come out the ropes, kick to the midsection. Onyx with a big right hand, making another Irish whip by Onyx. Reversal, no. Kick to the midsection by Jimmy Yang. In all of its fluid and crisp execution. Big power slam by Onyx. Onyx, of course, if you're buying this video right now, he's the current world television champion. Most visible athlete in a non-WWF product on television as that world television champion, and he represents well, but Suicidal Tendencies off that top leg drop and a splash, and the Young Dragons are history. But this match is still going to go on with Suicidal Tendencies versus the Elite. Big drop kick by AJ Styles, and a big right hand by Onyx. It's firing away at all that Adam Jacobs. Reversal. Kick to the midsection. Onyx comes back. Neck breaker. Oh, and he turned it all the way around 360 degrees. Impressive maneuver there by the genetic freak of Wildside. Onyx taking the arm there. Tag made into AJ Styles. Lacing those kicks into all that Adam Jacobs. Right hands by Styles. Jacobs comes off the rope. Drop kick AJ Styles with full rotation. As only the most phenomenal athlete in professional wrestling can do. Pinfall there, John Phoenix in to break it up. Right hand by Styles. Onyx is coming off the top. Shot to the midsection. Snapmare takeover. Onyx is cinching in the deep heat. You see Jeff G. Bailey with his panties in a wad on the outside. Adam Jacobs fighting back here. He ducks a clothesline, comes back. Onyx catches him, kills a world backbreaker. Well, that Adam Jacobs felt the wrath there. John Phoenix using and abusing Andrew Thomas. Big sunset flip there. AJ Styles going to break it up. Big clothesline by Onyx. Big senton there in the ring by AJ Styles. And a big right hand. One of the most phenomenal athletes in professional wrestling. Adam Jacobs lands outside hard. Adam Jacobs can take that abuse off. It was odd for me there to see Jeff G. Bailey stomping at all that Adam Jacobs, but I forget how the tide turned. Complete 360-degree rotation by all four of these athletes here. 2 count only. Stiff forearm shot to the back by AJ Styles. Double Irish whip by the Elite. Double back elbows. Goes for a lateral press. Stop. Jacobs, kicks out. Onyx with some rapid fire blows in the corner. Reversal by Jacobs. Boot to the face. And a big mafia kick. Crowd firmly behind Onyx here. And he was with Jeff G. Bailey. Tells you how much charisma, how popular Onyx is. The fans loved him no matter what. Onyx doing a little jumping jack taunt there. Adam Jacobs scoops him up in a pinning combination. 2 count only. Suicidal Tendencies fighting hard to get out of this predicament. Suicidal Tendencies, of course, now comprised of all that Adam Jacobs and the role model, Jason Cross, and what a tag team. And neither one of them have to team all that often. They can still tag up and be the most deadly tag team in the company, and they're 2 of the most unbelievable singles athletes. Jeff G. Bailey has 2 aces in the hole. in Jason Cross and all that Adam Jacobs. Two superstars anywhere in the world, I promise you. Onyx now choking Adam Jacobs on the top rope. A little clothesline by the Elite. Jacobs really looks to be done for here. Styles with a big right hand. AJ Styles, of course, big back body drop there. AJ Styles, of course, the reigning Wildside heavyweight champion. And going on to Hardcore Hell 2002 to defend that title. Hardcore Hell 2002, March 22nd and 23rd, the NCAA Arena in Cornelia, Georgia. Fans, if this event is passed by the time you see this tape, you missed history. You missed history. Big Styles facebuster there in the ring. Break it up by John Phoenix. 2 days, the first ever two-day event in Wildside. Historic, history, fans. You got to be a part of it. If it's over, you missed it already, fans. Hardcore Hell 2002. Onyx and Jacobs in the ring. Onyx hooks him. High in the air. Gourd buster by Onyx. Gourd buster, the finish, of course. At one time, the legendary Arn Anderson. Onyx doing a little dance there. John Phoenix in to break it up. AJ Styles in the ring. Of course, as I speak about this, AJ Styles is on his way to Cincinnati, Ohio. Work for the World Wrestling Federation Developmental Camp. Thanks to Jim Cornette and one of the instructors up there. Good luck to AJ while he's at it. Lateral press there. Adam Jacobs kicks out. Hurricane Rana by old man Adam Jacobs. Beautiful maneuver. Onyx has Jacobs hoisted. Shoulder breaker. Jacobs is in a world of hurt here. But John Phoenix has been the steady tag team partner. And they're to break it up. Jacobs catches Onyx. There's the Metroplex. A Jacobs original. Adam Jacobs makes the tag to John Phoenix. John Phoenix cleaning house. Little known fact, the professional trainer of one of the Wildside's most popular young stars was John Phoenix. Who was that person? That's your trivia question. I'll give you the answer in a minute. Big neck breaker by John Phoenix. Kick to the midsection, kick to the face, super kick. Adam Jacobs goes for the Hurricane Rana. He connects. He hooks the legs. This one's in the books. Suicidal Tendencies, your winners.
No, I don't think you meant to hit him with the brick. I just think the cop was just a little out of line, and I mean, they're on the...
Oh! Welcome back to Out for Blood. Wrestling fans, in the last match you saw, Onyx and AJ Styles teaming in a three-way dance with the Young Dragons and Suicidal Tendencies. That was when they were together as part of Jeff G. Bailey's NWA Elite. In this next matchup, you see the very last night of Onyx's NWA Elite tenure as he takes on Superstar Junior Heavyweight Jimmy Rave. Let's take it to it. March 21st, 2001. Nearly 3 days before the Hardcore Hell 2001, when all this broke down. And we're going to have some words here by Jeff G. Bailey.
With all these filmy-eyed, gap-toothed, rifle-toting, speeder-fitting, wife-beating, daughter-groping, genetic stewards. I am the one you need to be paying attention to. The hell with all these people out here. They have nothing to offer you. Now tonight, I've got you a match with Jimmy Reyes. This kid is going to be in the Mega Rumble, which you have an opportunity to win on Saturday night at Hardcore Hell. You have this opportunity tonight to eliminate this boy. I'm giving you the chance so you can be the winner. Do not disappoint me. You need to understand that in this building and in Wildside, I am life everlasting, and you are just another creation, just like AJ Styles was, just like Air Paris was, and just like Perry Knight was. So what you need to do tonight is to beat the hell out of the original anorexia, Jimmy Rave. Destroy him, not his wrestling crap. Beat him down. Shut the hell up. Accompanied to the ring by the attorney of the NWA Elite, Jeff G. Bailey. From Jamaica City, Queens, New York, weighing in at 217 pounds, this is
Jimmy Rave making his way to the ring. Rave hugging up the fans. Jimmy Rave wildly popular. The kid brother of NWA Wildside, as I like to call him. Everybody will stand up for Jimmy Rave in the locker room. Get a lot of heart, get a lot of guts, determination.
underground, weighing in at 168 pounds, the original ecstasy,
And that was Gary Michael Capetta with your ring introduction there. I'm kidding, it was me. Silly people. Jeff G. Bailey making his way outside the ring. Jimmy Rave and Onyx. Jimmy Rave offering the hand. Onyx shakes it. So a little display of respect, and Jeff G. Bailey's tampon is about to fall out of his shorts. They're ready to tie it up, collar and elbow in the center of the ring. Jimmy Rave is not going to be able to go power for power with Onyx, that's for sure. Onyx makes 3 Jimmy Raves. Onyx takes the arm now, working on it. Jimmy Rave, to be effective against a guy like Onyx, he's going to have to stick and move. Jimmy Rave rolls through there, kips up to the arm again. Now Jimmy Rave going after the arm of Onyx. Look at that guts of this kid. But it's obvious he's built on guts because he certainly doesn't have a physique. Pinfall attempt, only a 2 count. Side headlock takeover by Jimmy Rave. Onyx rolls him up. Jeff G. Bailey's having a cow on the outside of the ring. Don't you just love it when one of his plans falls apart? He's almost comical. Crowd cheering both individuals here, heavily cheering Onyx. And the massive biceps squeezed around Jimmy Rave's head, gonna pop it like a grape. Those are those expensive sound effects you hear so much about. Industrial Light and Magic here at NWA Wildside. Hammerlock. Forearm shots to the back of Jimmy Rave. And it goes back to the side headlock. A lot of chain wrestling here in the opening. A lot of mat wrestling. Amateur style. Side headlock takeover yet again. Very clean right down the middle matchup. Jeff G. Bailey's furious about it. Because now he's the CEO of NWA Wildside, and God help us all. We still have some sanity around with Bill Behrens as the NWA VP, but that thing split down the middle, and you know it's going to come to a head sometime. It's interestingly enough, there has always been somewhat of a balance of power here in the Wildside. When the NWA Elite can plot and pick their spots in the most perfect positionings, then they will regain control, and they've done it from time to time. Onyx now. Barring the arm of Jimmy Rave. Rave is in a lot of trouble. He's in a lot of pain. Onyx to his feet, forearm shots. Working over Jimmy Rave in the corner. Onyx is choking him. Bailey happy to see some authority, some aggression being shown by Onyx. Rave slides, kick to the midsection, sends Onyx into the turnbuckle, follows him up, goes for a monkey flip. Onyx caught him though. The Jimmy Rave fight. Look at Jimmy Rave fight. Rave on the top, high cross body. Onyx has it. Inverted suplex, Jimmy Rave. Lands hard and a drop kick to the face. Count only. The referee again, the original QBQ, Andrew Thomas with his cast on his arm. Talk about overselling an injury. Jeez. Right to the face there by Onyx. And Bailey's got to get his hands on some. Now, this could just be me, but do I see Jeff G. Bailey wearing a mullet? He's got a mullet. I don't believe it. I can't believe I never noticed it sooner. He's got a mullet. Jeff G. Bailey's got a mullet. I don't believe it. Onyx is, he threw her teddy bear down. She's upset. And she tried to throw a beer bottle at him. Jeff G. Bailey just accidentally in Onyx. Inadvertent, I'm sure. Onyx is in the ring, as is Jimmy Rave. Big right here. And another. Low blow by Onyx. Onyx comes back off the rope, spinning neck breaker. Lateral press. Jimmy Rave kicks out. Look at the heart of the kid again. Taking a hell of a beating from Onyx and still kicking out. Jimmy Rave's fighting to get out of this one. Off the ropes he comes. Knee to the midsection. Jeff G. Bailey shouting that sage-like advice. Get him. Look at Jimmy Rave fighting back. He had the death grip from the massive biceps of Onyx around his throat, and he fought back. And look at Jimmy Rave here, gets caught though with a spinning side slam. And the world television champion right now. Anyway, as I commentate this match, world television champion Onyx, 2 count only. Onyx, of course, 3 days later, gave his final goodbye to Jeff G. Bailey in the NWA Elite at a Hardcore Hell 2001, which you can own exclusively from Wildside home video. Onyx went on to become one of the biggest stars in Wildside, of course, winning the World Television Championship from all that Adam Jacobs at Fight Night 2001. Still that current reigning champion. If you need any more info on NWA Wildside, feel free to check out www.nwa-wildside.com. The brand new biographies are up. It's looking very nice there. Of course, the message forum where you find all the latest Wildside news. The new PayPal account we've got on nwa-wildside.com where you can order tickets to Wildside events, Wildside merchandise, and anything else you want from NWA Wildside. Well, you'll be able to order this very home video. Out for Blood 2, Out for Blood 1 if you haven't seen the original. NWA-wildside.com. That's where it's at. All this footage shot, of course, by the great fans in Wildside. The Street Cam home video, and we've compiled this never-before-seen footage for you, the fans, here. Don't forget your main event coming up tonight. The Athens Street Fight, one of the most brutal matches in Wildside history. Gonna get it right here on this home video. Oh, look at Jimmy Rave. Look at Jimmy Rave. Onyx is fighting. Onyx is staggering. But Jimmy Rave comes off. Missile drop kick. Connects. Spinning back elbow by Onyx. Wow, Andrew Thomas getting a Speedy Nelson chant. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Well, maybe him. Irish whip. Well, Jimmy Rave comes up back behind. Rolls Onyx through. I thought he had him there. I really thought he had him. Big power slam by Onyx. Jeff G. Bailey can't make up his mind. Maybe that's why Onyx decided to clock him. Decided to turn against him. Decided to leave the NWA Elite. I don't know how those guys put up with it. Got this iceberg in some kind of trance walking around here killing everybody. He's got Adam Jacobs, the lumber layer. All that Adam Jacobs. You got the role model Jason Cross, phenomenal athletes. How the hell they put up with it? I can still tell you they're not incompetent like Onyx was. I assure you, he yells at them too. Good point. Point by the NWA Elite. A smoke screen. Sons of bitches. Up and over goes Jimmy Rave, big right hand. Jimmy Rave has tremendous punches, and he really lays them in there for a guy his size. Wait a minute, Onyx counters that with a power bomb. I don't know what the hell Jimmy Rave had in mind there, but it obviously didn't work. Rave kicks out. 12 minutes into this one. Great things about these matches you don't get to see on television. The full-length match, 12 minutes, a 12-minute match on television. Only going to be your main event. We only got an hour's worth of programming, fans. Videos like Out for Blood, you can get a big DDT by Jimmy Rave. DDT. Onyx is down. Jimmy Rave now has to make his comeback. Jimmy Rave off the ropes. Double clothesline. Both men go down. Crowd behind both men. Jimmy Rave, of course, a former two-time Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. He was ran over by a car at the hands of J.C. Daz. It was all Jeff G. Bailey sacrificing one of his men. Daz is gone from Wildside. He'll probably never coming back. He's in prison. Serving a serious hard time over that incident. You know who perpetrated the whole goddamn thing? It was Jeff G. Bailey. He's scum. He's absolute scum. Look at Jimmy Rave in for the DDT on Onyx. But he does not have the energy. He does not have the energy. Yes, he does. To make the cover. Here it comes. No. Onyx kicks out. Jeff G. Bailey getting his hands on Jimmy Rave there, trying to get involved there with Onyx. He's arguing with Jeff G. Bailey. Having words with a guy that's supposed to be out there to ringside to help you is not a good thing. Jimmy Rave just super kicked Andrew Thomas on accident. I don't know how accidental it was. And Jeff G. Bailey gonna go for his big super kick. He caught Onyx right in the head. Jimmy Rave wins it. What an upset.
There you see the Wildside genetic freak Onyx releasing himself from the chains of Jeff G. Bailey in the NWA Elite. Onyx went on now. He's probably one of, if not the most popular superstars in Wildside and the current world television champion. After that, we've got a hardcore battle royal. That's right, fans. Several of Wildside's zaniest competitors in the ring against one another. It's hardcore, it's violence, it's insanity, and it's a shitload of water bottles. That's now.
The hardcore battle royal. Look at the true grit coming down the aisle. Intensity personified. There's White Trash. The late great White Trash, former mascot of Wildside, now wheelchair ridden thanks to the monster Iceberg. He's one of White Trash's formidable opponents here, Heroin, the man from Betty Ford, South Dakota. I think he checked back into the clinic. Got Azrael. Oh dear God, who the hell?
What's going on, Dan the Dragon? This is senior official Andrew Thomas. You know, I was on my way to a very important meeting with Wildside CEO Jeff G. Bailey, and I happened to be coming by the production room, and I just thought I'd come in here and see what's going on. What is this, the Hardcore Battle Royal?
I would believe it is. There's Snake Dalton, Sergeant Hardner, the Azrael of the Lost Boys, when he was still Marky Mark. Tells you this footage is damned old. You got, who else we got in there? Who else? We got a Heroin, we got Cooter, Calhoun. And we got Speedy Nelson is also in the Hardcore Battle Royal, actually.
You know, these guys, they love to fight, so why not throw them in the ring with all kinds of weapons, whatever they can find in the back. You see White Trash there with a water bottle, dumping it all over Snake Dalton's head.
Well, I think the water bottles are all they could find.
No, I believe that you'll see some other objects in this Hardcore Battle Royal. Just keep watching.
I see more water. Crowd firmly behind White Trash there, Heroin. Ripping the face of Cooter Calhoun off. Oh, that's disgusting.
Absolutely. Why would you want to be in that ring? Heroin. What a disgusting man.
Heroin must have checked back into the clinic. He's nowhere to be found. And that's probably a good thing.
Look at Cooter there laying in the lumber there. Now he's going after White Trash. Speedy Nelson, he just handed White Trash a candy cane. Ah!
Candy cane clothesline. Merry friggin' Christmas. Wait a minute, what is it, January? A little belated Christmas present from White Trash.
This one's getting ugly. Oh no, candy cane in the crotch.
He's cremming it with walnuts.
I believe the object is to throw your opponent over the top rope and onto the floor. but you know, these guys are going to fight for a little bit first. What? I think the fans are throwing in chairs.
White Trash with a barbed wire baseball bat. Always fun. Oh, look at Azrael kicking the chair into the face of Heroin, unbeknownst to poor Sergeant Hardner on the floor as it crashes atop his cerebral cortex.
The Sarge about ready to lay a chair into Heroin. No, kicks him in the stomach. But there's Corporal Cooter. He's got his back.
The platoon. Glory days. Had a minor Bruce Springsteen moment.
Marky Mark and White Trash playing Highlander with those steel chairs. And there goes Snake.
Snake Dalton's history. And as is Kevin Harden.
This thing's getting ugly. And who, of course, could forget all the feuding between White Trash and Heroin about a year ago.
And Marky Mark, Azrael of the Lost Boys eliminated.
Right now it's down to Trash and Heroin. These two are finally going to get their hands on each other.
Mysterious Heroin here. The White Trash laying a forearm shot in early. He's going at it. White Trash clotheslines Heroin to the outside. Oh, and I guess that means White Trash is the winner of the Hardcore Battle Royal.
He just broke a beer bottle. Oh, he's hit Heroin in the head with a beer bottle.
I don't believe it. He's a nut. Beer to the face there. It's breaking down now. Isn't that dickhead owner of the bar?
No, that owner, he never actually came to the bars to see a show. You must be thinking of someone else.
I see. Man, we've not had good luck with bar owners in Athens, that's for sure. All a bunch of dickheads, all of you. Except for the really nice ones that want to bring us in. Heroin got him a little sauce there, bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, White Trash cracked that pool cue right across his forehead. Lacerated with a beer bottle.
White Trash and Heroin beating each other senseless.
They're going all over the place. I guess by you say this should have been over with. Well, why isn't Speedy Nelson security breaking this up?
They're letting it go. And going it is.
Look at all those people hiding their kids.
I think they were hiding their girlfriends. But with White Trash and Heroin on the loose, I don't think they'd have to worry about either one of them. Well, I hear White Trash watches a lot of Dolomite tapes, so he may have picked up some magic pimp skills that we're not aware of.
Yeah, White Trash, that's all he can do since he's crippled in a wheelchair.
Why you gotta be like that, huh? Why you gotta be like that? He just clocked him with something.
I'm a drunk man. NCW.
We had one lonely fan there trying to get the chant going.
Make it hurt. Make it hurt. One more time.
White Trash and Heroin beating each other senseless. Look at that garbage can fly. I'm sure that was something else the owners got pissed off about.
Oh, look at all those broken beer bottles all over the floor.
It's carnage.
If I remember this correctly, that police officer had his hand on the mace. He was prepared to mace White Trash and Heroin to break up this fight.
Oink, oink, do away with the pork. That's all I got to say about that. And the crowd wants him to hit the police, man. So do I. He should have pile driven him.
These two absolutely tore up this bar on this night, January 24th, in the Hardcore Battle Royal.
but it wasn't hardcore.
That's coming up soon, and I can't wait. I might even kick your ass in hardcore hell.
Hey, put up the steel cage, we'll do it. I'm bringing a kendo stick.
Look at that blood on the speed limit sign there. I believe to this day it's still stained on the wall.
As it should be. As a reminder of the gruesome trail of destruction we left at Bumpers in Athens, Georgia. A year-long run in that building.
We had some excellent shows and excellent crowds. A lot of history in that building, WCW of course. New Jack, David Young, 1 and 2. Lots of stars in Wildside gone on today to bring their case.
There's a lot of people that don't know this. This was actually the old J&J Center back in the 60s and 70s when the National Wrestling Alliance used to bring wrestling. Their Georgia Championship Wrestling was a huge regular running act in the old J&J Center. Thunderbolt Patterson, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Andre the Giant, all of the biggest stars in the history of the industry performed in this building right here, the old J&J Center during the Georgia Championship Wrestling era. The Dean of Broadcasting himself, the late, great Gordon Soley, may have even stepped foot in that building.
Well, there's no doubt. This place has a lot of tradition, a lot of history, and a lot of these fans that you see around the ring, they were there 20 years ago.
This thing is just, it's out of control. Security finally trying to get this thing apart, for God's sakes.
Dan, I gotta run. I know you need my help, but I gotta go to my meeting, so I might join you later.
Go right ahead. Meeting. He went over the top, he won.
Running very red in the hardcore battle royal. Heroin and white trash beating the snot out of one another. But hey, it was also back when the Platoon were a tag team, and we relished all those great years of Sergeant Hardner and Corporal Cooter. Now we're split, and the tag team was broken up. Can't we all just get along, guys? Just get along. Reform the team. Okay, coming up now, we've got a NWA World Tag Team Championship match. David Flair, woo, the son of the Nature Boy, Space Mountain Jr., took Wildside by storm when he came from World Championship Wrestling. He teamed up with another WCW developmental talent named Dan Factor, and they challenged Bad Attitude, the 4-time World Tag Team Champions, Rick Michaels, David Young, the team that brought respect back to the World Tag Team titles, and one of the most insanely talented tag team combinations in wrestling history. But there was a big surprise in this matchup, and you'll see that surprise now.
There you see the World Tag Team Champions, Rick Michaels and David Young, Bad Attitude, along with Jeff G. Bailey and Mr. Wildside Steve Martin here at ringside for this matchup. Little added insurance policies.
Bulldogs. For God's sake, we're in so bad. I figured I would dress just like you. I'm just looking a little bit better. And you know, I seen the screw in a good place where we're going to take David Flair to stand in my booth. And I refuse to go anywhere without our referee. Mr. Andrew Thomas, will you come to ringside, please?
Hey, Steve. Steve. Oh, Steve. Steve. You know, young Andrew here, it appears you guys had a little discussion with him. Andrew, we've decided to assign another rep to this particular match. Is not here, right? The big guys from up north are not here, but we have one more sanctioned senior referee who's in the building this evening. Would you hit the referee's music, please? Ladies and gentlemen, now
Flair, Dan Factor, ready to get started with his World Tag Team Championship match.
Now, I've been doing a little intro here, wandering and little mouthful. If I don't see at least 10 chops tonight, you're out of here. Okay, Dave. Dan can fingers to chop them the whole match. And then, if I don't see you suplexing one of these boys over your head, your ass is out of entrance. So, ring the bell. Let's get this thing going.
Okay, words by the ticking time bomb, Scotty Rent. His mysterious disappearance from Wildside is still an unanswered question.
This match
Dan Factor now working in Japan as Danny Devine. David Flair in Ohio Valley Wrestling. They're working for Jim Cornette in Louisville, Kentucky. Has a World Wrestling Federation contract. Learned his trade right here in Wildside. Went WCW with no training whatsoever. Looked like a complete buffoon on national television. Went back to his roots. Went and learned the old-fashioned way in Wildside. Went to the school he learned by working in Wildside, and he became a legitimate star. And now here we have this World Tag Team Championship match. You have to get underway. A lot of pomp and circumstance outside the ring there. Mr. Wildside, Steve Martin, of course, Jeff G. Bailey bought all of his stock in Wildside. So Mr. Wildside's out the door.
They can't call me a bumblebee.
No, they can call you a bumblebee. What an amazing distinction that is. Bad attitude. They don't exactly have their ducks in a row this evening. Young, Flair, and Factor. Bad attitude discussing their strategy for this one. And the Dan Factor from WCW. In the ring, looks like David Young's going to be the one to start this one out. About time they got it underway. Collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Standing switch, waist lock applied by Dan Factor. There's a reversal by David Young. Drop toe hold counter by Factor. Floats over into a front chancery. Dan Factor with a shoot fighting background. Not a whole lot of experience in pro wrestling. Helps you out a lot in Japan, but not in the United States. David Young taking himself a powder. And get a little emotional support from the NWA Elite on the outside. And the ticking time bomb, Scotty Wren, the special guest referee, enforcing the law and order. And I'm being joined now once again by senior official Andrew Thomas. As you were booted from this match, Andy.
Indeed I was. Bill Behrens, I don't know who the hell he thought he was, but he brought out the ticking time bomb, Scotty Wren, to take my place. This is a NWA World Tag Team title match, and the senior official should get the jurisdiction here. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Andrew Thomas is he's hopping mad that Scotty Wren got this spot in this match over him. Excuse me. Collar and elbow tie up in the ring. That's like Brick Michaels and Dan Factor. Michaels shoves him down. Scotty Wren admonishing Michaels for the hair pull there.
Well, it's not the referee's job to put his hands all over the wrestlers. Scotty Wren is abusing his power.
Dan Factor in the ring. It's like David Young now going to try his hand. That attitude not faring so well here. Look at the Dan Factor go. Into the midsection. Swift kick to the back of the head. Nothing fancy about that. Three-quarter Nelson roll through.
And look at the fast count by Scotty Wren. I can't believe what Bill Behrens was thinking.
Deep arm drag there by Dan Factor. Going back to work on the arm of Rick Michaels. Dan Factor was very popular in his tenure in Wildside. popped up occasionally after the World Championship Wrestling. Well, after they just fell into a pile of burning hell, as I like to call it, in AOL Time Warner stock sharing. The cell of the World Wrestling Federation, WCW no more. Danny Factor hung around for a little while after that. David Flair hung around for quite a while. Wanted to learn more. Flair was the consummate student. He really cared about this industry. He didn't have a whole lot of contact with his father as a child. He said to me once, he said it was the equivalent of having Babe Ruth for a father and you didn't even know it. I mean, Ric Flair is the greatest wrestler in the history of the game. There has never been a man better than the 14-time World Heavyweight Champion, half owner of the World Wrestling Federation, Nature Boy Ric Flair. He is the standard for professional wrestling. And his son David Flair competing right here in Wildside. Like I said, David Flair had Babe Ruth for a father and didn't even know it. But he appreciates it now, learning from Jim Cornette and Danny Davis in Louisville, Kentucky, in Ohio Valley Wrestling. He's really shown a lot. He's been on a horrible losing streak lately, but I know he's going to break that losing streak in OVW because he wants it the right way.
I agree with everything you say there for once, believe it or not. David Flair is going to be a great star one day. I truly believe it all stems back from his experience here in NWA Wildside.
Oh, David Flair goes hard upside down into the turnbuckle.
Another thing, we were talking earlier about the tradition of the old J&J. David Flair, early in his career, here at the same building, his father wrestled in early in his career 20 years ago.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Reversal into the far corner. High back body drop. Oh, I asked a trivia question around the first half of the show and I didn't answer it. I guess I'd better answer that question right now. Not to mean to break from the action or anything, but I asked who John Phoenix trained. It was a popular young star in Wildside today. You know the answer to that question, Dandy Andy?
Yes, I do. The answer is Ricky Morton.
No.
Iceberg. I give up. What's the answer?
Sal Del Rio, the Latin heartthrob.
Oh, please.
Everybody loves the Latin heartthrob.
Yeah, I love it the way he brings that sword in the ring. It's dangerous.
Dan Factor with the Fear Factor, his finishing maneuver. And then go for a pin. Amazing. Rolling senton by Danny Factor. A little fact about David Flair. One of only 3 people in history to hold the Georgia Tag Team Championships, the NWA World Tag Team Championships, and the WCW Tag Team Championships. Do you know who the other 2 were?
No.
It would be the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal.
Doesn't one of those guys drive a dump truck now?
Could be, I don't know. I think they're working for the XWF, which means they might as well be driving a dump truck. Oh.
And Scotty ran out of position, missed the low blow by the World Tag Team Champions. I never would have missed that.
Sure you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have missed it if it was them giving the low blow. They were giving the low blow. Receiving.
You know all about blows.
Hey, we won't go there. I certainly get more of them than you do. From ladies.
Yeah, you had to clarify that, didn't you?
Well, as much as you hang around with Big Business Brown, God only knows.
Hey.
Yeah, I've got pictures. Don't worry about it.
You have nothing. You have nothing.
There's a mole in the NWA Elite camp.
Yeah, it's on your ass.
They're revealing all you guys' information, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. I'm not telling who it is.
Security is tight as ever, as it is in the NWA Elite. And to even insinuate that I'm in with those guys is an insult.
Wait a minute. You just said you had to go to a meeting with Jeff G. Bailey and the NWA Elite.
Mr. Bailey has meetings with his staff just to make sure that the shows, the TV tapings, the house shows, everything goes smoothly.
How come I wasn't invited to this meeting?
Because you are a peon, Dan. You're nothing. You better learn to live with that.
I see. The Head Factor in the ring. Back to this matchup. Good God, we got on a Tony Schiavone-like tangent. David Young in the ring with David Flair, 2 Daves. And he's choking Flair in the corner. David Flair flopping face first just like his old man. David Young going to town.
Well, Skyrim actually doing his job there, trying to get Danny Factor out of the ring. But of course, World Tag Team Champions taking advantage of it. That is why they are the 4-time, well, at this time, 3-time World Tag Team Champions.
Rick Michaels and David Young, 4-time World Tag Team Champions. And now bitter enemies. That battle, let me tell you something, has really exploded here in Wildside. We thought it was going to explode for sure last summer. They seemed to cool the waters down. Everything seemed to be patched up when they added Terry Knight as the 3rd member. It only made things worse. Michaels and Young now bitter enemies. Crowd really behind David Young. Rick Michaels, they still hate him with a passion.
Yes, and we get to see that battle in the Georgia Theater later on in this very tape, Out for Blood 2, the Athens Street Fight.
Mr. Wildside getting a little in on David Flair there. And Jeff G. Bailey getting him some. Oh, and he chopped David Flair. What an insult. What an insult. There's 2 Davids in the ring, and they're chanting David.
Well, David knows who they're chanting for.
David Flair, that would be.
What was that slow count about? This is unfair.
Well, the deck is certainly stacked. Against bad attitude. David Flair ducks a clothesline. He gets cut. There's the spine buster by David Young.
Scotty Wren needs to learn how to count. It's got to be called right down the middle. He's got to keep Dan Factor out of the ring. And he's got to start doing his job a lot better.
Mini frog splash by Rick Michaels. This one is surely going to be over. There's no way David Flair could kick.
Oh my God.
Scotty Red having a little arm pain. Thought that was all there. I really thought that was all.
I can't believe this crowd is behind these cheaters.
Fear of the anti-hero.
Well, that's Athens for you. Anybody that would cheer for the Georgia Bulldogs can't be too right.
For once I'll agree with you on something. I'm kidding. I'm down with the Bulldogs. You want any hate mail? Big DDT by David Flair.
And, you know, another thing about Scotty Wren, he's not even in uniform. That is not the Class A referee uniform. He's got his sleeves ripped out and it's not even tucked in. He doesn't have, well, I guess he does have the black pants. He's got that going for him. This is a disgrace.
Dan Factor is in. House of Fire. Big hip toss on David Young. Big elbow by Dan Factor. Double Irish whip by Flair and Factor. Flapjack.
Scotty Wren's losing control of this one. Even the big man himself can't control these four.
Scotty Wren gets entangled with David Flair there. Rick Michaels just clocked him, I believe, with a foreign object. Scotty Wren just stopped Andrew Thomas. And he just shit-canned him.
Yeah, how embarrassing. I was just trying to cut in there just to bring some law and order back to this match. Scotty Wren put his hands all over me.
Psycho Scotty Slam on Rick Michaels with an assist from David Flair. New champion.
I can't believe Bill Barron's let this stand.
What do you mean they didn't have any evidence? I had Lulu plan on... Welcome back to Out for Blood fans. What an upset that was. Scotty Wren, the special guest referee, new NWA World Tag Team Champions crowned, defeating the dynasty of Rick Michaels and David Young. Bad attitude. But coming up next, a matchup for the World Television Championship.
Oh yeah, we back, Danny Dragon. And you tell your boy over there, don't worry about what we're doing in that corner over there. It's none of his business. Just mind your business, huh? Just get some air freshener, be all good. Look, man. Excuse me. I saw the match just now, and I just have to say this. Bill Barron's, just because they used to hang out with us doesn't mean you had to persecute them like that. I mean, don't you think, Bill, that a racial discrimination charge is bad enough? Now you're trying to play them too? I thought I taught you better than that, man. Thought I did. Keep on messing with us, Bill. Okay, same goes for you too, Dan the Dragon. You better get your business right, or we'll get it right for you. Now we about to jet, so we got something to do. So, keep on going, Jimmy.
Holla, biatch.
Biatch.
Our next match is for the World Television Championship. AJ Styles just signed to his World Championship Wrestling contract. He'd not even been back to the NCW arena. His first stop as World Television Champion was in Athens, Georgia. Bumpers. The location, Robbie Reyes, the opponent. See for yourself.
Introducing first, he is the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 252 pounds, Robbie Reyes. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Jeff J. Bailey. He is the World Television Champion.
World Television Championship action underway here. This matchup never aired on Wildside TV. Robbie Reyes, AJ Styles. Styles was on his way out the door to World Championship Wrestling here. And Robbie Reyes, the challenger AJ Styles had a lot on his mind on this occasion. Speedy Nelson, your referee, and of course joining me here in the booth, senior official Andrew Thomas.
Of course, Dan, I would have been doing this match, but this was about the time my arm was broken, and I was out of action.
I see.
So, of course, Speedy Nelson, he was given the charge in taking on this great matchup between two world-class athletes, such as AJ Styles and Robbie Reyes. Look at Robbie Reyes. Is he just not a monster?
Ripped to shreds, no doubt about it. AJ Styles firing away early at Robbie Reyes' shoulder tackle, and he bounced off of him like a ball off a wall.
Robbie Reyes, he is one of the top 5 guys I would not want to meet in a dark alley, or really in a restaurant, or in the bus station, or anywhere.
There's that devastating double underhook face lock submission hold. The Misawa face lock, that is. What the hell is Robbie Reyes doing?
Looks like he's playing little mind games with the newcomer to WCW at the time, AJ Styles. Of course, Robbie Reyes, a veteran of WCW for many years. Oh, and he tosses AJ Styles across the ring like a rag doll.
Big Beal out of the corner there by Robbie Reyes on AJ Styles. Robbie Reyes is primed for this one. Styles, the most phenomenal athlete in professional wrestling. On this occasion, I don't think he was ready to tangle with Robbie Reyes. I just don't think he did his homework.
No, of course, he was still under the tutelage of our boss, CEO Jeff G. Bailey. And AJ, of course, you know, he got his new contract, and he thought he knew things a little bit better than Mr. Bailey did. Of course, he probably didn't listen to Jeff. Jeff had his scouting report on Robbie Reyes. AJ didn't want to listen. And, well, you'll see the result of this here in a little while.
That's your boss, by the way. Waist lock and a takedown there by Robbie Reyes. Going to the arc. Robbie Reyes cinching it in there. Jeff G. Bailey watching on the outside. Speedy Nelson, your official from February of 2001 at Bumper's World Television title on the line.
Absolutely, this was an exciting match for a lot of the Wildside fans. Not only did they get to see WCW talent, Robbie Reyes, as well as AJ Styles making his return to Wildside after just signing the contract. And of course, his little buddy, Air Paris, was along for the ride too.
Mysterious the disappearance of Air Paris as well. What's up with that in the elite camp? You got any answers there, buddy?
None at this time.
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex in the ring with a massive Robbie Reyes. Styles kicks out of 2. Lateral press once again. Humongous is Robbie Reyes, eclipsing AJ Styles.
Absolutely. AJ Styles, a great athlete, but Robbie Reyes just twice his size. And I mean, this guy is he's just a monster. It's just a scary, scary man.
Duck of a clothesline by Styles. Smart strategy there. Strategic maneuver, taking out the leg of Robbie Reyes. He's a big man. You're going to have to take out one of the wheels to ground him. That's a very good maneuver by AJ Styles.
I would agree with you in most cases, but, you know, getting the big man off his feet. But Robbie Reyes, he's just as deadly on the ground as he is on his feet.
Very true. He actually, in a shoot fight, made Ultimate Fighting Champion Randy Cooter tap out. Robbie Reyes never a registered UFC fighter. I think they're afraid to enlist him in the program.
Oh, absolutely. I'm terrified of it.
Teamed with the Predator Don Fry in Japan on his latest outings, having some humongous tag team matches there in the ranks of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
AJ did have control of this match at this particular time.
AJ with a half Boston. Robbie Reyes with a counter into a grapevine on a leg there on the ground.
Very agile man for his size, that Robbie Reyes.
Reyes is limping and Styles is attacking. Methodical. Not a type of style AJ will wrestle normally, but in this case it's what it calls for, and AJ can adapt like that.
That's true. I've seen AJ Styles wrestle all style of wrestling, hardcore, mat wrestling, brawling, everything. High flying, he can do it all.
Figure 4 leg lock applied by AJ Styles, cinching in. And that really puts the pressure on the collateral lateral ligaments in the knees.
Collateral lateral?
I don't really know if that exists. Gorilla Monsoon used to say it all the time, and well, that's where I got it from. I'm not very well versed in biology or a human anatomy 101, but nevertheless, AJ Styles has that figure 4 clamped on. Robbie Reyes is trying his damnedest to break the hold. Styles breaks it in on his own, and I don't know if that was a good maneuver or not.
Now, if it was me, I probably would have kept it on him. Anything to keep his hands away from my throat.
Styles going back to the leg. That is still his base of attack, his hit point. Styles again attacking the knee of Robbie Reyes. It's interesting how Styles planned on finishing him off here because Reyes is obviously far too large to be placed in the Styles clash. You got to think he was looking for a high flying maneuver here to take out Robbie Reyes, but instead he's going to the mat, and I don't know if that was the smartest move because, like you said, Reyes is deadly on the mat. It does take an advantage away from Robbie Reyes, but Reyes can still hurt you on the mat. Wait a minute, Reyes catches Styles. He catches Styles and just plants him like a rag doll straight through the middle of the ring.
Yeah, both these men, very, very physical matchup here. These fans, as dumb as they are, they have to appreciate the world-class match they're seeing right here at Bumpers in Athens, Georgia.
Styles and Reyes both now making their way to their feet. Big right hand by Robbie Reyes. And a big clothesline.
That's like getting hit by a Mack truck.
Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Exploder style by Robbie Reyes. Look at the power. I want you to look at the power. Brute strength. And catches AJ Styles into a power slam from a gorilla press position. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this guy, Robbie Reyes, a lot of the WCW wrestlers came to Robbie Reyes and said, hey, can we look like you? Could you help us work out? Robbie Reyes, the trainer of many of the superstars, including Goldberg.
Yes, he was the sparring partner for Goldberg and really taught Goldberg basically everything he knew. Jeff G. Bailey screaming like a chicken with his head cut off. Oh, wait a minute, he rolls through. There's a Masawa face lock. He's got it cinched, and AJ Styles has nowhere to go.
Indeed, it was AJ Styles who was grounded in this match by Robbie Reyes.
The lights are going out for AJ Styles. He's not going to be able to hang on much longer. The Masawa face lock and the size of Robbie Reyes is just too much for it. AJ still showing some fight. Brings the count back to 1 now. And AJ Styles is out like a light.
And just like that, the Wildside, the world television title changes hands. in Athens, Georgia, right here on Out for Blood 2.
What the hell was that? I'm the person here, you shut up. What the hell was that? Did you just submit to that guy? Did you submit to him? You just lost that television. You think because I got you a WCW contract, you can come down here and act like you got name something? That belt was part of the NWA Elite. You just let me down. Hang on just a second, guys. You didn't think Boomer was going to without seeing their parents tonight, did you? Every six. We go to WCW, and some of the brass decides it's a bright idea to throw me and young Mr. Styles here together as a tag team. I don't know how many people realize this, but this man has been my most hated opponent for the last 6 months. NWA Wildside. The only reason AJ Styles has a World Championship Wrestling contract is because I carried his sorry ass through every match we had at the arena. If Terry Taylor hadn't seen AJ Styles wrestle their parents, AJ Styles wouldn't be on Thunder right now as we speak. Hey, Onyx, do me a favor, brother. Pick that piece of garbage up and let me introduce him to my foot. Hey, Onyx, one more thing. Onyx, one more thing, brother.
There you saw Robbie Reyes choke out AJ Styles with a Masawa face lock to become your new World Television Champion. Now, coincidentally, Robbie Reyes went to New Japan Pro Wrestling right after that match, and a tournament was crowned. Bailey got the World Television Championship back in his possession, but hey, we can dream. Your main event coming up right now, the Clash of Bad Attitude. Rick Michaels, David Young. Talked about him so many times already in this video. The team that re-established the tag team division in the National Wrestling Alliance. 4-time World Tag Team Champions. They've done it all, but they've done it all as partners. Tension began to grow. Jealousy began to grow. Hatred began to grow. And bad attitude drifted apart. Well, if the culmination of this drift, a Georgia street fight was signed. Falls Count Anywhere on the campus of UGA. It was at the historic Georgia Theater that this matchup took place. Rick Michaels, David Young, 4-time World Tag Team Champions. Not a damn rule, not a damn thing anybody could do about it. Falls Count Anywhere.
And we're underway here. The Athens street fight. This was a wily one. David Young and Rick Michaels on opposite sides of the fence, so to speak, but they still were having one of their disagreements here. And this was unbelievable. This thing has exploded entirely. Look at this press by Rick Michaels. Exploded entirely.
Wildside is known for its bloody, violent matches, and this was no exception, as these guys absolutely tore down the historical Georgia Theater in Athens.
They tore it apart piece by piece. Big chair shot by Rick Michaels. And another into the back of the man he spent 2 years traveling the roads with. The man that he was in bad attitude with. Bad attitude, absolutely no more of those 4 World Tag Team Championships down the toilet. What the hell is this?
It looks like some kind of serving tray. And Rick Michaels is going to serve up David Young right in the head here.
David Young fighting his way to his feet. Rick Michaels just shellacked him with that serving tray. Shattered it across his head. 20 years experience between the two of them. The best there is. Rick Michaels and David Young, 2 of the top in the industry. Breaks a broom over his back. Onyx digging it into his forehead.
Yeah, Rick Michaels definitely bloodthirsty in this match, as the crowd is solidly behind him. Of course, I had to earn my hazard pay in this one. This thing was way too violent for any other official.
There you can see with that broomstick again. Oh, and he's just gouging it into the forehead. Just gouging it like a murder weapon into the forehead of David Young.
Well, you can't see it on camera just yet. There you go, we got some light on it. But David Young has to be bleeding, and Rick Michaels is just opening that wound with that broken into the broomstick.
Michaels is like a man possessed as we go to night vision here. Low blow by David Young. These 2 guys tearing into each other. David Young's got the chair to the back of Rick Michaels.
Of course, when Elvis Presley played this building in the 70s, I don't think it turned out quite like this.
I don't know. Depending on how hooked up on goofballs he was. Oh, look at David Young creaming Rick Michaels with that chair shot. Flattening like a pancake. Hit him with a garbage can before that. Stopping at nothing to kill each other, these guys.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything yet. These guys take it all over the building. I think he's bleeding already.
David Young, look at David Young. Rick Michaels, both men bleeding.
And another thing, David Young, this is coming off of 2 previous encounters with the original gangster New Jack. But David Young is no stranger to the street fight in the year 2001.
Well, David Young is pretty much the self-proclaimed king of Athens, and I can't argue. He went in there and went toe-to-toe with New Jack on 2 separate occasions, and then came to this street fight match. We had another street fight with Rick Michaels just recently at the Athens Music Factory. I mean, these 2 guys, and David Young in particular, has really been the man to beat in Athens, Georgia.
Absolutely, David Young, one of the fiercest competitors ever to step foot in that town. And speaking of that second street fight match, we're going to see that on Out for Blood 3.
Stay tuned for Out for Blood 3. That's coming up soon, fans. Watch the Wildside merchandise stand. Watch NWA-Wildside.com for details on when Out for Blood 3 is going to be released. Matches from that last show also. Match from this show here, the Lost Boys and TNT. A match that went into a wild chair throwing frenzy. That's going to be on Out for Blood 3.
Yeah, the Georgia Theater that night. Those people had never seen violence on that level in that town ever. I mean, well, I guess except when the Florida Gators come into town. You know.
Scoop slam by Rick Michaels on the concrete floor. Michaels and Young are in pain. Both men lacerated, both men bleeding. Rick Michaels is pulling his shirt off of David Young and choking him with it. He's choking him with it.
Look at the blood all over David Young's back there. It's all over the floor. That's a concrete floor. These men putting their bodies on the line. Unbelievable.
Has he lost his damn mind?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Two guys brawling here. And there's the bar. And I'm sure both men needed a few drinks from that bar after this one was over.
Absolutely. And see, Rick Michaels going for the cover there. I couldn't quite get to him because there were too many people in the way. That could have been it. They're taking it to the streets.
I don't believe it. Right on the campus of UGA. I don't believe it. Rick Michaels and David Young in the streets. Brawling in the streets. Look at those Georgia Theater security guards don't know what the hell to make of it.
These men lucky they weren't thrown in the pokey that night.
Wow. I don't believe it.
You're only going to see this on Wildside home video.
Wrestling fans, let me tell you. It's like cameraman Dave's lost the action here. Oh, here we go.
I don't blame you. There's too much chaos going on.
I'm taking this son of a bitch up top.
Rick Michaels said he's taking it up top.
They don't care. They want to kill each other. And these people want to see it.
Are they going to go to, if memory serves me correctly, now the door was locked when they tried to go up here. Georgia Theater management, so afraid they were going to jump off the balcony, they locked the door to the top section there with a padlock, so there was no way in hell they could get through there.
Well, that was smart thinking on their part because these two men, they wanted to kill each other so badly that they would have gone to any length. Out there on the balcony, as David Young gets thrown down the stairs, these men would have ended up off the 20-foot balcony onto the floor.
David Young taking a header down the steps. This thing, unbelievable. It's lost all control, all order, anything. Rick Michaels and David Young are killing each other. Look at Rick Michaels and David Young. And fans with Hardcore Hell 2002 right around the corner. These two men are on a collision course, and only one of them can be the #1 contender, the Wildside Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles. And that's going to be Hardcore Hell 2002, going to be out soon on Wildside Home Video, fans. Make sure you pick that one up. Hardcore Hell 2002, the two-day spectacular this year. Unbelievable.
I love it. All the Wildside stars are going to be there. Blackout, the Lost Boys, Jason Cross, Caprice, Ice, Coleman, Jeremy Lopez, Jimmy Rave. I can't name them all.
David Young into the ring. So they got this action back into the, oh no. Michaels is going to try to set David Young on fire. I'll put him in the same place that Terry Knight went.
Oh, through a burning table. Of course, was on Freedom Fight last year.
Freedom Fight 2001, also available on Wildside Home Video.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Did you see the blood? Did you see the blood fly in the air when he hit him with that pan?
Yeah, I felt sorry for the guy that had to mop the floors that night. Oh my God. Lost him off the 4-foot stage.
Too much action to call for. Look at the blood. Look at the blood everywhere. And Rick Michaels going for that table.
You see me down there checking on David Young, asking him if he could go on, and all he could say, he couldn't say anything. He was just spitting up blood, but I knew there had to be a winner in this, and I was just going to let him brawl and finish.
David Young drowning in a pool of his own blood. Rick Michaels doing the same, but both men with the nuts, the guts, the balls, and the intestinal fortitude to continue in this match and beat the ever-loving hell out of each other.
Well, Rick Michaels setting up David Young on that table. This could only be bad.
Oh my goodness, elbow off the stage, shades of Cactus Jack. And Rick Michaels is in just as much pain as David Young laying on the floor.
Absolutely, if Rick Michaels would have covered David Young at that particular moment, he would have been the winner.
Elbow off the stage, his kidneys collapsed on that concrete floor like a slab of meat being thrown off a building. Rick Michaels is in a world of hurt. He's gonna be pissing blood for a month. Only a 2, David Young. David Young kicks out. I don't believe it.
What more could these guys do to their body? I don't see it, man. These guys are tough as they come.
Garbage can, straight to the head. David Young looks done for. Michaels heaves David Young into the ring. David Young, Irish whip, there's a reversal. Wait a minute, spine buster by Young, spine buster. And that's all she wrote.
That was by far one of the most violent street fights that I've ever witnessed or been a part of, Dan. As you can see, NWA Elite, and there's that Sal Del Rio, and they're putting the boots to Rick Michaels. There's Jason Cross, there's Rainman of Blackout.
Like Bailey just rounded up the henchmen in the locker room, anybody you could find. Slip him a 20. And oh, look at JJ Styles and Jason Cross and their rivalry being renewed. There's Tony Stradlin. The Lost Boys, unbelievable. I've Dan the Dragon Wilson fans. Thank you for watching this Out for Blood 2, this home video. Thank you, wrestling fans, for purchasing this from Wildside Street Cam. We'll see ya at the NCW Arena. What are you talking to me? Welcome by the cross of the train.